This video demonstrates how to set up and manage meeting agendas, calendar integrations, and booking links within the platform. It also covers monetizing booking links and generating meeting summaries for efficient scheduling and follow-up. So this is a QuickSearchPlus demo we're going through. So you start. If you're logged in already, you would see dashboard. If you're not, it will take you to log in. So you come here. Then it does this thing. Right, immediately you come in, this is where it brings you your dashboard. But let's take a tour because if you're a new user, it brings the tour automatically. So it takes you round the tour and things. But since we already gone through the tour before, we can skip for now. So after skip, it brings you this next modal, where you can set the summary format that you want for your meeting. Meeting summary, you can set the tone. Do you want a timestamp? Do you want to highlight key decisions and items? Do you want it to email a copy to you? You just select it and click Next. Then it brings about this page, Connect Your Calendar. So if you want it to use your description in the event of your calendar to make an auto-generated agenda for you, you can on this one. If you don't want to, that you can keep it off. You can connect as many calendars as you want. If you're an enterprise, if you're a paid user, you can also connect more than one. If you want to sync only the meetings onto this calendar, it would be meetings only. If you want to sync all meetings and events, you can sync all events. It just depends. You can sync as much as you want. After syncing, you could proceed. From here, you can move to the next. Go to the next, and they ask you to book a meeting or a demo, just for us to show you how things are done, how to navigate the software, and get the best out of it. You could book a demo. Once you're done, you click Done, and that's for that phase. Here you can see all your meeting agendas here. What this means is that where you see sync with a very light purple, it is telling you that it was fetched from one calendar that you've connected. Wherever you see orange, it means you created the meeting in-house, in the hub. Wherever you see the green link, it means you got it through a booking link. If you see paid in front of that booking link, it means it was a paid gig because you monetized your booking link. Everything will be explained. As we go, let's look for, this is a birthday. This is how the birthday shows because this fellow synced everything at a point in time. So if you expand it, you see more about the birthday, what you've kept about the birthday that is there. As for the birthday, let's look for another event, a meeting event this time around. Okay, this is a meeting event. So it's a meeting event to a sync. It's a sync meeting event, right? From a calendar. So you see the purple, it's telling you that it's a sync meeting event, and it's telling you from the Google Calendar. So you see, that's how you know a meeting that is sync. And it's telling you which actual place it was synced from. Let's look for another one to do demonstration. So let's look for an in-app meeting event. Okay, this was created via in-app. So this was scheduled in the application. See, there are different ways of scheduling an appointment or a meeting. So you just manage all your calendar in one place. Let's look for another in-app. This is great. It is an in-app meeting too. You can see it has all the meetings. It has everything. This is the name given to it. This is the agenda attached to it. For every time you should be meeting, you can always create an agenda and max it out. Let's go to a booking link. See one that was done via a booking link. This is done via booking link. This is a paid booking link. It's quick here. We say this is a paid booking link. With our service, you can monetize your booking link. You can monetize your booking link, and I'm going to show you how to get that done. This is where the booking link is. The first thing you have to do is connect. If you click on Connect, it takes you to Stripe. We've partnered with Stripe. Stripe processes your money directly to you. Your money will not be held with us. It will be processed by Stripe and deposited directly to your account, where you'll have access to it. All right, let's go back. If you have connected your account, instead of using Connect, you will see Manage. Every time you click on the Manage account, it will show you a Stripe dashboard, your account dashboard with Stripe. That's what it will show you. I'm still going to show you what that looks like. Eventually, let's just progress on how to create this booking link. Once you create the booking link, you can see it tells you to fill in the details. There's a dynamic multi-service, right, where you put the title you want. You select the one you want, and then you start putting your services right. The whole idea is that if you're a salon owner and you need to book through this booking link to come to your salon, you're doing braids, washing and setting, and all kinds of things for your customers. Each service has different prices and durations. One of those services cannot be booked at the same time and cannot carry the same price. With these, you can create a service with a service name, set the time, and put your own unique price. You can also give a description to it. You can create more and more of those. Each one you create will have just one booking link. So when the user sees the booking link, it uses the booking link as it is. It sees the services, selects the services it wants, and then based on that, it will call the availability of your slot on your calendar. Then the next thing it will do is show you availability. Is this going to be an in-person event? Is it going to be in-person or online? If it's in-person, you'll need to provide an address. First, you must set a default address. This covers any time slot you set as open without an attached address. It will then use the default address. But if every time you'll be in a specific space, you can fill it out. You could say, okay, from 9 to 12 p.m. on Monday, I'm going to be in New York State. Then you could do the next one, say Tuesday from 9, I'm going to be in Ontario. So you could fill it according to what your availability would be like as regards your schedule and that you're open. Then you come here, it will say, is payment required before booking? If payment is required, it will tell you to connect. If you have not connected, you have to connect. Then you select the currency you want this to be processed in. So the currency you want this to be processing. Matters because it is the currency that you select with Stripe when you were connecting, that you connect with Stripe when you were opening an Express customer account. This will be treated accordingly because if you select Canadian dollar, you're expected to use Canadian dollar here. So that's what matters. And then, because we've not connected the Stripe of this account, let's just keep it free so that we can keep going on. Then you move on to our advanced. You set your time zone. You set your time availability, just like your location availability. You could do like this and just whichever suits you. Then you need to say your availability check. Should we check all the calendars that you connect to see if you are available? Or should we just check only this calendar that this event will be booked on? So we often tell people to allow you to check all the calendars because that way there won't be clashes anywhere. Then you can put a buffer. A buffer is just for you to have a breathing space. Anytime you have a very lengthy process, like a lengthy meeting, let's say you have a lengthy meeting and the day is packed for you. The way it works is that if you have said you want a 10-minute buffer on a day that the work is so hectic for you, it would find a time to give you a 10-minute buffer before the next meeting. It will block it out so that you can have time to yourself. And that's the way it works. This is what your user will be seeing. When you're facing a meeting, they can put their name and the description. This is more for setting conditions. For example, you just want to attend to 2 people. Let's say you have a tax clinic and you want to attend to people who hand 50,000 or below. You could just ask the question, how much do you earn? Then you could say less than 50,000. This one is less than or equal to 50,000. This is what this place is about. You see, what should the denier message be? If someone wants to fill the form and it's more than 50,000, what should we do? Sorry, we are unable to be of help to you. So that's that. You can do 2 kinds of questions. There's the number, there's the text, where people write more than a number of words or characters. There's the select, where you put the option, right? And you put the option like, oh. Chicago. Let's see where you are based. Select. Okay, required. Let's see. Chicago. New York. Texas. Then you put no restriction or key or condition. It should be New York, right? So allow only people that say New York. So the denial message, you put it there again. You can say you are out of jurisdiction. You're part of our jurisdiction. So then finally you generate your link. Boom. Once you generate your link, you would see it somewhere around here. It comes with a barcode. You can copy your barcode or download it. You can preview the amount of time you are available and copy the link. So if you copy the link, let's just copy the link and come here, paste it. This is what it will look like for a dynamic service. This is what it will look like. This is what the link will look like for a dynamic service. And then let's see. You look at when this fellow will be available. You look at when they will be available and you pick your time. You pick your time, filling everything, and then let's just fill 123 at Gmail. Hello. One, two, three, four, five, six. What's in there? I think this is just to see. Hello, I just want you to see the error message that this fellow set prior to now. You see, sorry, we can't be available. That's the error message. If everything was filled correctly, which is majorly part of the reason here, you'll be able to see it go through. So that's what this is about. We're back here, and that's it. So let me take you, that's what the booking link is about. And for everything here, you could see only paid events. You could hide some and see only those coming through the booking. Some of them are not paid. If you do not monetize the link, some are unpaid. Then you could hide the very important thing. You could hide an event. For example, if an event is not that important to you, you could just come like this and say hide. Then it has been hidden. You won't see it anymore. That's gone, so it gives space for what is important to come up. Look at this. You want to see an event that has been hidden. You can see it here. I need to show all the events that have been hidden. Then you can unhide it if you want. That's how it works. So let's go to the part of the project that deals with the summary. Let's see, this is a live event going on now. If you have a live event going on late, let's join it. Let's carry out the summary and see how it is. So let's copy the link. You could click on it, but because of the restriction, if I leave this page, I won't be able to copy it again. So look at it. So that's it. Ask to join. This is how it looks. Once you join a meeting event, the first hack is, do you want a summary of this meeting? You say yes or no. It shows you how you can trigger the summary. You can just do any one of them and you'll be able to start the summary. Once I click on it, it will start the summary. That's the way it works. But that's the way it works. If you have an agenda for the meeting, this is how it will show on the screen. Once you enter, you'll be able to see the agenda for the meeting. It goes like that, so the issue is that. It makes your work very easy. Once you come into the meeting, it shows you the agenda for you to see. That's the way it works. Every agenda has been assigned some time, and you can see it on the screen. That's the agenda. You can move it anywhere you want. You understand? That's the way it works. The way it works, on the agenda, you can move it up or down. You can paint it however suits you. So that's the way it works. So once you're done, if you trigger a summary, it takes you to the place you're going to see it. That's quite high work. Let's close this and go back to where we're coming from. That's it. You can always see summary videos here, and you can also see them in other places. If you do summary, you could see it on the displays. You could come in and see it. Different ones that have summary, you'll be able to see it there. But if it doesn't have a gender summary, you won't be able to see it there. So, there's quite a different perspective that is out there that you could see. But let's check one that has I think this one has. This is the audio of the meeting. This is the action items. This is the summary. This is the meeting flow. So everything is combined. Welcome to QuickSearchPlus, where you are empowered to connect calendars, create booking links with payment options, manage meeting agendas, and generate live meeting summaries for streamlined scheduling and communication.